Dream a little dream of me.
Hey there kindreds, welcome back. I'm Jessica the Story Witch and this is the 31 Days of Tarot Challenge, and today I'm going to do prompts 15 and 16. So prompt 15 is, do you have a deck that is only for personal use, and if so, why or why not? I actually don't have a deck that is only for my personal use. I have done in the past, but at the moment I haven't got a deck that I actually own now, which I haven't used for readings with somebody else. But whenever I get a new deck, I always keep that deck just for personal use for quite a long time until I really feel ready and connected with that deck, and then I'll know at some point that it's a time when I can start using that deck for other people. Perhaps in the future I will come across a deck which I don't want to read with for other people, and in that case I'd be totally open to just having a personal deck. I do quite like the idea of that. I know quite a few people do have a deck which is only for their personal use, and I do like the idea of that, but somehow when I'm doing readings, and then sometimes it'll be like, use that deck, and I'll just have that kind of voice saying you should use that deck, and I'll be like, oh okay, and I'll start to use the deck that was originally just for me alone in those readings. So yeah, at the moment I don't have one that's just for personal use, but maybe I will in the future, and I like that. Yeah, that's it. Prompt 16 was, do you read reversals and why or why not? So the whole thing with reversals, I know is not controversial because obviously people are very respectful usually of other people's way of doing things, but in some of the kind of more dogmatic maybe tarot teachings, tarot books, they will say that you should, after you finish shuffling, you'll take a chunk of the deck. They'll say, you know, sort of roughly how many cards you're supposed to use, and then you deliberately reverse those, and then you shuffle them back into the deck and you use them to read. And as you're then laying out the spread, then some of the cards will obviously come out reversed because you have reversed some of those cards. That's how you create reversals intentionally into a deck, into a reading. So if you're doing a reading then with those reversed cards, then some of the cards are going to come out reversed, and then you read the kind of reversed meanings. And some of the kind of when you buy tarot books and stuff, then often they'll have like a big bit about the main meaning, and then they'll have a little bit about what it means if the card is reversed. I choose not to do that because I don't feel that it is necessary. I don't intentionally create these reversals. Sometimes they still come out reversed. Sometimes you'll still have a card come out reversed in a reading when I've made sure they were all upright first of all when we're shuffling. And if that happens, then I do pay quite a lot of attention to that card and why it has come out reversed. But I also tend to use my intuition as to whether the meaning of the card should be read in a reversed way or in a upright way. So I do sometimes, especially if you're using a spread where maybe there's certain questions and the way that a card has come out in a certain position in a spread lends itself to becoming read in a reversed way. But you can tell that. I can tell whether it's supposed to be read in a reversed way or if it's in the upright way. So yeah, intuition, not engineered by turning cards in the pack. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and if you're doing the challenge, let me know down below so I can watch your videos and subscribe to your channel, and I will see you very soon. Warmest blessings.